Hello everyone. Welcome to day 4. We are doing the past 25 years question papers of Indian polity, and we have reached until the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers, which we will start today. Okay, without delaying, let's start today's session. The first question is in front of your screen. Which one of the following statements is correct with respective to the Prime Minister of India? So, he is free to choose his minister only among those who are members of either House of Parliament, can choose his cabinet colleagues after due counseling, has full discretion in the choice of persons, and also has limited powers in the choice of his cabinet colleagues because of the discretionary power vested with the President of India. So, we have got these options. Okay. So, here we could see the first option or the correct option being C. That is, he has got full discretion in the choice of persons who are to serve as ministers in his cabinet. Coming to the next question. So we have got these explanations over here. Okay. You can read this explanation afterwards. Coming to the second question. The Prime Minister at the time of his or her appointment need not necessarily be a member of the Houses of the Parliament, but must become a member of one of the Houses within 6 months. Need not necessarily be a member of one of the Houses of Parliament, but must be a member become of the Lok Sabha within 6 months. Must be a member of one of the houses and must be a member of the Lok Sabha. So amongst this, we could see the correct option being A. That is, he did not necessarily be a member of one of the houses of the Parliament, but must become a member within a period of 6 months. So the 6 months is very, very vital over here. Okay, so that is very, very relevant. Now, coming to the next one. In India, who is the chairman of the National Water Resource Council? Prime Minister, Ministry of Water Resources, Ministry of Environment and Forest, Ministry of Science and Technology. So we have got the correct answer being D. That is, the Minister of Science and Technology is the chairman of the National Water Resource Council, that is the NWRC. Okay, next. So you can see that Prime Minister has various laws, Planning Commission. Okay, so all these things is directly a chairman with respect to the Prime Minister. Okay, then coming to the question number 4. Which of the following is or are functions of the Cabinet Secretariat? Preparation of agenda for cabinet meetings, Secretariat assistance for cabinet committees, allocation of financial resources to ministers. So select the answer using the code given below. So I could see that 1 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so these are the options that are given. Okay, so the correct option here being option C, that is 1 and 2. That is, the cabinet secretariat functions is preparation of agenda for cabinet meetings and secretariat assistance to cabinet committees. Okay, so we have got a broad explanation over here, so you can see this afterwards. Coming to the next question. Question number 5. Consider the following statements. The executive powers of the Union of India is vested with the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is the ex-officio chairman of the Civil Service Board. Okay, so you have got these options being 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2. And lastly, we have got the option being neither 1 nor 2. Okay, that means none of the above. So anyone with the correct answer? The executive power of the Union of India is vested with the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister is the ex-officio chairman of the Civil Services Board. Anyone with the correct answer? Okay, so the correct answer is being D, neither 1 nor 2. So it is does not vest with the Prime Minister, it is with the President, and obviously he is not the ex-officio chairman of the Civil Service Board. Okay. Next, coming to the next question, with reference to the Union government, consider the following statements. The Constitution of India provides that all cabinet ministers shall be compulsorily the sitting members of the Lok Sabha only. The Union Cabinet Secretariat operates under the direction of Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. So which of the above statements given is or are correct? So you have got these four options: one only, two only, both one and two, as well as neither one nor two. Okay, so it is with respective to the union government. So anyone with the correct option: one only, two only, both one and two, and neither one nor two. Okay, so here the correct option being D, that is neither one nor two. Okay, so it's not compulsorily. Okay, so also we could not see that Union Cabinet Secretary operates under the direction of Ministry of Parliament Affairs is extremely long. They are both independent. Now, coming to the next one, consider the following statements. The Council of Ministers in the Centre shall be collectively responsible to the Parliament. Union Ministers shall hold office during the pleasure of the President of India. Prime Minister shall communicate to the President amongst about the proposal for legislation. So, which of the above statements given is or are correct? Okay, so we have got these options: one only, two and three, one and three, and lastly, all the above. So, one only, two and three, and one and three. So, here, one only, 2 and 3, and 1 and 3, as well as lastly 1, 2, and 3. So, consider the following statements about the Council of Ministers in the Centre shall be collectively responsible to the Parliament. Union Ministers shall hold office during the pleasure of the President of India. Prime Minister shall communicate to the President about the proposals for legislation. Anyone with the correct option? Okay, D. Yes. We could see that B is okay. Sorry, you have option D. So, yes, B is the correct answer. That is 2 and 3. Okay, so that is the thing. Next, coming to question number 8. Okay, leave aside this question as a certain region. Okay, now question number 9. Which one of the following constitutional amendment states that total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister, in the Council of Ministers shall not exceed 15% of the total number of members of the House of People? That is saying about the Lok Sabha. Okay, so which are the amendments that says about the 15% restriction? So 90th, 91st, 92nd, and 93rd. Anyone with the correct option? So 90th, 91st, 92nd, and 93rd. B. Okay. Yes, the correct option is B. That is the 91st Amendment Act. Okay. Next, the resolution for removing the Vice President of India can be moved in the Lok Sabha, either House of the Parliament, joint sitting of the Parliament, and Rajya Sabha alone. So, removing the Vice President, which also is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. So, his removal is based on question number 10. Correct option give us D. Okay. So here it is Rajya Sabha alone. Okay. Next. Coming to the state government. So the question is in the screen. Article 156 of the Constitution of India provides that a governor shall hold the office for a term of 5 years from the date on which he enters the office. Okay. So which of the following can be deducted from this? No governor can be removed from his office till the completion of his term. Second, no governor can continue in office beyond a period of 5 years. So, which of the options over here is correct? Anyone with the correct option? Article 156, which states about the state executive. So, anyone with the correct option? Okay, no? Okay. Chalo. It's D. Neither one nor two. Okay. So, therefore, we could see that not an option is correct. Nothing has been mentioned with respective to this governor. Next, coming to the question number 2, which of the following are discretionary powers given to the governor of a respective state? Sending a report to the President of India for imposing President's rule, appointing the ministers, reserving certain bills passed by the state legislature for the consideration of the President of India, making the rules to conduct the business of the state government. Correct options 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2, 3 and 4, and lastly, all the options are correct. Anyone who wants to attempt this question saying about the discretionary power to the governor of the state. Come on, people, make it interactive. Okay, so we have got the correct answer being 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 is basically the right answer. Okay, that says about the discretionary powers with respective to the governor. Okay, next. So we have these explanations. Question number 3. Which one of the following authorities make recommendations to the governor of the state as to the principles for determining the taxes and duties which may be appropriated by the panchayats in that particular state? District Planning Committee, State Finance Commission, Finance Ministry of the state, and Panchayati Raj Ministry of the state. So we have this correct option being B, that is the State Finance Commission. Okay, next. Consider the following statements. The chief secretary in a state is appointed by the governor of the state. The chief secretary in a state has a fixed tenure. Which of the two statements is correct? One only, two only, both one and two, and neither one nor two. Anyone coming up with the correct option? Question number 4. Correct option givers. Okay. So here option is neither one nor two. Okay. Next. Consider the following statements. The Constitution of India provides that the Legislative Assembly of each state shall consist of not more than 450 members chosen by direct electoral from territorial constituencies. A person shall not be qualified to be chosen to fill a seat in the Legislative Assembly of a state that if he or she is less than 25 years of age. So which of the above statements given is or are correct? So only one, only two, both one and two, and neither one nor two. So which is the correct option? So here the correct option is the B. That is here only the second option is correct. So here this one is totally wrong. Okay. So you can look forward with the explanation part over here which has been discussed in this respective paragraph. Okay. Next. Coming to question number 6. The Legislative Council of the state in India can be larger in size than half of the Legislative Assembly of that particular state. The governor of the state nominates the chairman of Legislative Council of that particular state. So which of the above statements are correct? One only, two only, both one and two, as well as neither one nor two. Okay. So which of the above statements are correct? So one only, two only, both one and two, and none of the above. So it has been said that the Legislative Council of the state in India can be larger in size than half of the Legislative Assembly of that particular state. And the governor of the state nominates the chairman of Legislative Council of that particular state. So anyone with the correct option? Okay. So here the correct option being neither one nor two. So above statements both are incorrect. Okay. So you can look forward to the explanation over here. We know about the Legislative Council, how it directly selects its members. Okay. So all this are its perspective about 1 by 3, 1 by 12, 1 by 12, and lastly 1 by 3, who can be getting a role to perform being an MLC, that is the member of Legislative Council. Okay. Next. Consider the following statements. The Speaker of the Legislative Assembly shall vacate his or her office if he or she ceases to be a member of the Assembly. Whenever the Legislative Assembly is dissolved, the Speaker shall vacate his or her office immediately. So which of the above statements are correct? one only, two only, both one and two, as well as neither one nor two. Anyone with the correct option? Okay, so here the correct option being one only, that is, this is correct. Okay, so obviously, legislative assembly is dissolved, the speaker shall not vacate his or her office immediately. Okay, then coming to the next question, which of the following states in India does not have a legislative council? So far, even though the Constitution Amendment 7th 1946 provides for it. So can you go with this? Very easy question. Very easy question. Anyone with question number 8? Which one of the following states in India does not have a legislative council so far, even though the Constitution 7th Amendment Act 1956 provides for it? Anyone with the correct option? D, okay. Yes, the correct option is D. Okay. Next, coming to the judiciary part. So identify the correct option. Which of the following is the custodian of the Constitution of India? Very easy question. Very easy question. Yes. D. Okay. Okay, Navanita, correct. Okay, Variab, correct. J star, correct. Mosam, correct. Okay. So question number 1. Okay. Better. It's D. Okay. Good. Now, coming to question number 2. The power to increase the number of judges in the Supreme Court of India is vested in President, Parliament, Chief Justice, and Law Commission. Correct answer. Question number 2. B. Okay. Parliament. B. Okay. Yes. The correct option is B. Okay. Coming to the next one. Question number 3. What is the provision to safeguard the autonomy of the Supreme Court of India? While appointing the Supreme Court judges, the President of India has to consult the Chief Justice of India. The Supreme Court judges can be removed by the Chief Justice of India only. Third, the salaries of the judges are charged on the Consolidated Fund of India, to which the legislature does not have to vote. All appointments of officers and staff of the Supreme Court of India are made by the government only after consulting the Chief Justice of India. So, which of the above statements are correct? Okay, so last option is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is, all the options are correct. So, anyone with the correct option? Anyone with the correct option? A. Okay. Other? Anyone with the correct option? B. Okay, B. Chalo. The correct option is A. That is 1 and 3. Okay, so there's two options. Okay, that is correct about the autonomy of the Supreme Court of India. Next. So we have this all explanation. Okay, comprehensive explanation over here. So you can see this later on. Question number 4. The Parliament cannot enlarge the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court of India, as its jurisdiction is limited to that conferred by the Constitution. Second, the officers and servants of the Supreme Court and the High Court are appointed by the concerned Chief Justice, and administrative expenses are charged by the CFI, that is the Consolidated Fund of India. So, which of the above statements is or of correct? So, only 1, 2, both 1 and 2, and neither 1 nor 2. Anyone with the correct option? Question number 4. Correct option give us. Okay, so here the correct option is B, that is 2 only. Okay, next question number 5. the power to enlarge the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court of India with respective to any matter included in the union list of legislative power rest with the President of India, the Chief Justice of India, the Parliament, and the Ministry of Law, Justice, and Company Affairs. So, anyone with the correct option over here? President, Chief Justice of India, Parliament, as well as Minister of Law and Company Affairs. Okay, good. Correct option is the Parliament. Okay, question number 6. The power of the Supreme Court of India to decide disputes between center and the states falls under advisory, appellate, original, constitutional. Question number 6, correct option give us. C. Okay, good. Anyone? Other? Yes, good. It is original jurisdiction. Next. So, orderly powers you can see over here. So, these are the powers: original, writ, appellate, advisory, court of record, and lastly, power of judicial review. Next. Question number 7. The power of the Supreme Court to decide disputes between center states falls under. Okay, this is the same repeat question. Question number 9. The Supreme Court of India tenders advice to the President of India on matters of law or fact, which is the correct option. On its own initiative, only if he seeks advice, only if the matter relates to the fundamental rights of citizens, only if the issue poses a threat to the unity and integrity of the country. Anyone with the correct option of 9? Question number 9. Correct options. Very easy question. B. Okay. Other people, do attempt. Be interactive. Yes. So here we could see the correct answer being B. That only if he seeks advice. Okay. So it is basically under Article 143. Please remember. Very important. Next. Question number 10. Consider the following statements. The Supreme Court of India tenders advice to the President of India on matters of fact. Okay, supposedly this is same only. Next. Coming to the judiciary part 2. So how many high courts in India have jurisdiction over more than one state, union territories not included? Okay, so don't include the union territories, just include the states. So here the correct option being 4. Okay, as of now we have got 4, not 3. Okay, next. Coming to this one. So which one of the following high courts has a territorial jurisdiction over Andaman and Nicobar Island? So it's basically Kolkata High Court, okay, which is often known as the Calcutta High Court. Okay, because we have not changed the respective old name of it. Okay, chalo, leave aside assassination region. We'll move on to the next question. Okay, consider the following statements. There are 25 high courts in India. Punjab, Haryana, and Union Territory of Chandigarh have common high court. National Capital Territory of Delhi has a high court of its own. So, which of the above statements are correct over here? 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, and lastly 3. So, question number 4. Correct answer givers. Question number 4. Correct answer givers. Very easy question. The people who have attended my sessions, the people who have attended my classes can directly go for this answer very easily. Mosambora, good. Good. It's 1, 2, and 3. All the above. Okay. Chalo. Next. Consider following statements regarding high courts in India. Okay. So, leave aside. This may be some error. Okay. Next. The salaries and allowances of the judges of the high courts are charged to the Consular Fund of India, Consular Fund of the State, Contingency Fund of India, as well as the Contingency Fund of the State. So here we could see that it has been charged. High Court ka charge kahan hota hai? CFI of the state. That is the consolidated fund of the state. Okay, please do remember it's not consolidated fund of India. Okay, so we have got a brief explanation over here. You can see this later. Next, consider the following statements. The mode of removal of a judge of a high court in India is same as that of the removal of the judge of the Supreme Court. After retirement only from the office, a permanent judge of the high court cannot plead or act in any court before any authority in India. So which of the above statements are correct? 1, 2, both 1 and 2, and neither 1 nor 2. Anyone with the correct option of question number 7? Question number 7. Study it properly and please do reply with your correct options. Anyone with the correct answer? 7. B. Okay. Any other people? A. Okay. So here the answer is A. Okay. So here only the mode of removal of judge is same as this one. This one is not correct. Coming to the next one. So we have got this explanation. You can study it later. The people who have got doubts. Now, this one, consider the following statements. A person who holds office as a permanent judge of the High Court. Sorry, this is same only. Leave aside. Okay. Continue with this. The highest criminal court of the district is the court of district and session judges. The district judges are appointed by governor in consultation with the High Court. A person to be eligible for appointment as district judge should be an advocate or pleader of 7 years standing or more, or an officer in judicial service of the union and the state. When a session judge awards death sentence, it must be confirmed by the High Court before it is carried out. So which of the above statements are correct? 1 and 2, 2, 3 and 4, 3 and 4, and all of this. Anyone with the correct answer? Correct answers with respective to the courts. D. Okay. All of this. 1. Okay. 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 So here all of these are correct. Okay. So here all the options are given correct. Next. Coming to question number 2. According to the Constitution of India, the term district judge shall not include what? Okay. What should not include amongst all these 4? That is a district judge. Anyone who knows it? A. Okay. Chief Presidency Magistrate. Okay. No? Okay. So here it's C. Tribunal judge. Okay. It should not include tribunal judge. Baki bula sakte. Next. With reference to NALSA, that is the National Legal Service Authority, consider the following statements. So its objective is to provide free and competent legal service to the weaker sections of the society on the basis of equal opportunity. It issues guidelines for the State Legal Service Authority to implement the legal programs and schemes throughout the country. So which of the above statements are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 and 2. So it's 1 only, 2 only, both, and none of the above. Okay, so A, B option, C option, D option. So anyone with the correct answer? Question number 3. C. Okay. So the correct answer is C. Extremely correct. Okay. So both 1 and 2 are the correct options. Okay. So you can see the explanations about the eligible persons that are included under this. Next. Question number 4. With reference to Lok Adalats, which of the following statements is correct? So Lok Adalats had the jurisdiction to settle the matters of a pre-litigative stage and not those matters pending before the court. Lok adalats can deal with matters which are civil and not criminal in nature. Every Lok Adalat consists of either serving or retired judicial officers only and not any other persons. None of these statements given are correct. So, which are the correct options that you can see over here with reference to Lok Adalats? Question number 4. Correct answers being okay. C. Yes. The none of these statements are correct because this all are incorrect statements with respective to Lok Adalats. Okay. Next, coming up with the next question. Question number 5. Consider the following: disputes with mobile cellular companies, motor accident cases, pension cases. For which of the above cases Lok Adalats are held? Only one and two, only two, and all of this. Anyone with the correct answer of question number 5? Okay, B, 1 and 2. Okay, any other? It's all of this. Okay, so in every areas, be it dispute with mobile cellular companies, be it the motor accident cases, and also the pension cases, the Lok Adalats can be held down. Okay, next, coming to question number 6. With reference to Lok Adalats, consider following statements. An award made by Lok Adalats is deemed to be decree of a civil court and no appeal lies against there before any court. Matrimonial or family disputes are not covered under Lok Adalat. So which of the following is or are correct? So one only, two only, both one and two, and none of this. Anyone with the correct answer of question number 6? A, okay. Any other comments? B, okay. So the correct option is A, that is, this one is correct. Next, the question of public interest litigation originated in which country? UK, Australia, US, and Canada. Very easy question. Question number 7. A, okay. It's C, that is United States. Okay. Next, you can see over here, it is arose in 1960s. Next, question number 8. In India, judicial review implies what? The power of the judiciary to pronounce upon the constitutionality of laws and executive orders. The power of the judiciary to question the wisdom of the laws enacted by the legislatures. Okay. Number 3, the power of the judiciary to review all legislative enactments before they are assented to by the president, and the power of the judiciary to review its own judgments given earlier in similar or different cases. So here the correct option is A, that is the power of the judicial review. Okay, or judicial review basically means about the power of the judiciary to pronounce upon the constitutionality of the law and executive orders made by the respective government. Okay, so that is basically with respective to judicial review. Okay, so we have got this broad explanation over here. Okay, like how it has been different into 3 categories. So please do remember after seeing it into the respective PDF. Then coming towards the local governance, we could see that the first question says about the local self-government can be best explained as an exercise in federalism, democratic decentralization, administrative delegation, and direct democracy. Anyone with the correct answer? Question number 1. Question number 1. Correct option. Local self-government can be best explained as an exercise in B, democratic decentralization. So everyone can go with this. B, yes, it's a correct option. Democratic decentralization. Okay. Now, with reference to the Gram Nyalaya Act, which of the following statements is or are correct? As per the Act, Gram Nyalayas can hear only civil cases and not criminal cases. The Act follows local social activists as mediators and reconciliators. So, which of the options are correct? One only, two only, both one and two, and none of the above. So, these are the options that you are being given with. So, please study this and then come with the answer. 2. Fast, fast, fast. Come with the answer. Gram Nyalaya Act. Which of the following statement is or are correct? No one? Okay. The answer is B. That is only 2. Okay. So please see the option correctly. Then, coming to question number 3. The minimum age prescribed for a person to be a member of Panchayat is 25 years. Panchayat reconstituted after premature dissolution continues only for a remainder period. Which of the above statements are correct? 2B. Okay. 3. Answer is B. Okay. So that's the thing. So the age is basically 21 years. Okay. Next one. If the panchayat is dissolved, elections are to be held within 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. Fast, fast, fast. Come up with the answer. Question number 4. Anyone with the answer? Question number 4. If a panchayat is dissolved, elections are to be held within a period of which year? 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 1 month. No one. Okay, it's 6 months. Okay, next. The fundamental objects of Panchayati Raj system to ensure which amongst the following: people's participation in development, political accountability, democratic decentralization, and financial mobilization. So, what are the options? People's participation in the development, political accountability, democratic decentralization, and financial mobilization. So, which of the options are correct over here? Anyone with the correct answer? Democratic decentralization, financial mobilization, people's participation in development, and political accountability. Okay, the correct answer is D. That is, all the options are correct. Okay, coming to the next one. Question number 6. The government enacted the Panchayati Extension to Scheduled Areas Act 1996. Which one of the following is not identified as its objective? To provide self governance, to recognize traditional rights. So it is saying about the PESA Act of 1996, which came after the PRI or the Panchayati and the Municipalities Act of 73rd and 74th. So we could see about the PESA. So which one of the following is not identified? Please remember this, not identified as its objective. To provide self-governance, to recognize traditional rights, then to create autonomous region in tribal areas, to free tribal people from exploitation. Anyone with the correct answer? D. Okay, the correct answer is C, to create autonomous region in tribal areas. Okay, just for the proper regulation of their particular belief system, the customs, the community welfare, etc. Okay, then coming up with question number 7. The Constitution 73rd Amendment Act, which aims to promote the Panchayati Raj institution in the country, provides for which of the following? Constitution of district planning committees, state election commissions to conduct all panchayat elections, and establishment of state finance commission. So select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 only, 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. So here the correct option is C, that is 2 and 3 only. Okay, so here both the options of 2 and 3 is correct. So Constitution of District Planning Committees is not under the ambit of the 73rd Amendment Act of 1992. Okay, so here I have got the respective explanation. Okay, so this is the type of explanation. These are the bullet points which you can study later on. Coming to question number 8. Which of the following is incorrect in respect of local government in India? Please do attempt this question. Question number 8. According to the Indian Constitution, the local government is not an independent tier in federal system. 30% of the seats in local bodies are reserved for women. Local government finances are to be provided by a commission. Elections to local bodies are to be determined by a commission. Anyone with the correct answer of question number 8? Question number 8. Which of the following is incorrect? please remember in respect of local government, incorrect पूछा है यहाँ पे. So incorrect. Okay, well tried. The correct option is B. That is 30% of seats in local body are reserved for women. It is basically 33%. Okay. Next, coming to question number 9. What is the system of governance in the Panchayati Raj setup? Single tier structure, 2 tier, 3 tier, and 4 tier. Okay. So it's basically C, that is the 3 tier, as we all know. Coming to the question number 10. Which of the following was not proposed by the 73rd Constitutional Amendment in the area of Panchayati Raj? 33% seats in the elected rural bodies will be reserved for women candidates. State will constitute the Finance Commission to allocate resources to Panchayati Raj institutions. Panchayati Raj elected functionaries will be disqualified to hold their offices if they have more than 2 children, and the elections will be held in 6 months' time if Panchayati Raj bodies are suspended or dissolved by the state government. So here, the correct option is C. That is, the Panchayati Raj elected functionaries will be disqualified to hold their offices if they have more than 2 children. So that was basically which was not proposed in the 73rd CAA, okay, which came around in 1992. Okay, so this was the correct option, that is the C option, which is very much incorrect in this respective question. Now, if I say about this one, the 73rd amendment refers to what? Generation of gainful employment of the unemployed and the unemployed man, generation of unemployment of the able-bodied adults who are in need and desirous of work, laying the foundation for strong and vibrant Panchayati Raj institution in the country, and guarantee of right to life, liberty, and security of the person's equality before law and equal protection. So obviously, here the correct answer is the C. That is, laying the foundation for strong and vibrant Panchayati Raj institutions in the country. That is the aim of this 73rd CAA of 1992. Next, question number 12. In the new Panchayati Bill enacted in 1983, there are several fresh provisions deviating from the past. Which one of these is not such provisions? So here, the provisions are all okay, but only the fourth provision is not rendered. That is, the regular remuneration to the Panchayat members so as to ensure their punctuality and accountability is not a feature of this respective amendment. Okay, so we have got a broad explanation about why the option is D. So please do study this after you get the PDF. So also for the people who have joined late, I want to tell you that we have been going ahead with the series from 3rd of January. So we'll be covering some of the 1000 pointers, and also we'll be covering some of the 25 years past years question papers basically came around in the UPSC Prelims with respective to every subject, be it polity, economics, history, geography, and every other related subjects, also including the current affairs. So please do join us at 8:45 p.m. sharp, okay, so that you could get some of the relevant benefits out of the respective questions that we are discussing over here. Okay, next, a college student desires to get the municipal corporation in his city. The validity of his nomination would depend on the important commission among others. He obtains permission from the principal of his college. He is a member of a political party. His name figures in the voters list, and his files a declaration on owing the allegiance to the Constitution of India. So obviously, this is required. That is, his name should figure in the voter list. Okay, coming to the next question. In areas covered under PESA, what is the role and power of the Gram Sabha? So it has the power to prevent alienation of the land in scheduled areas, has the ownership of minor forest produce. Recommendation of Gram Sabha is required for granting prospective license or mining lease for any mineral in the scheduled areas. So which of the above is correct? Here, the correct answer is 1 and 2. So these two options are regularly correct. So it is not very required with respective to this PESA Act of 1996. Okay. So we have got this explanation over here. Okay. Full explanation. Then coming to question number 15. In India, the first municipal corporation was set up in which of the following? It is basically Chennai. Okay. So we have this first municipal corporation in the capital of Tamil Nadu, that is in Chennai. Okay. And this is via the 74th Amendment Act of 1992. Now consider the following statements. Part 9 of the Constitution of India, provisions for panchayats, was inserted by the Constitution Amendment this. Part 9A, municipalities. Okay. So which of the above options are correct? So here we could see that only one is the correct option. Okay. So we have got this explanation over here that why only one is the correct option. Okay. So this is all with today's MCQs. Okay. So we'll come up again tomorrow with the same timing to go ahead with the types of discussion that we have done today. Okay. So we are doing Indian polity 25 years past question papers. Soon we will be seeing the questions of history that will be coming soon by the next week. Okay. So please be on touch with us so that you could get some of the relevant benefits out of this respective discussion. So thank you all for today, and goodbye.